Hey you guys, welcome to Mike Reed Outdoors. Thanks a lot for watching and God bless you all. Guys, I'm out here today. There's a snowstorm that you can see is brewing. Don't look like March wants to let up. I decided I'd go for a hike back here in the wilderness on a Wolf Creek Wilderness Trail in the National Forest to see if I could find any type of plants that we could eat this time of the year. The Cherokee Indians will be out here looking for spring tonics, something to give them some vitamins and minerals back in their body after being holed up all winter in this particular type of weather. Here you go guys, we got some ramps coming up right here. That's what they look like popping up. Take note of those red stems you see right there. That's one thing that'll help you identify those things in the wild. Most of the time back out in your mountains you won't have anything else out there that's growing like these ramps do. We talking about a feast. These things are. Well, there's one thing they'll be looking for, you guys. Now this right here is bear corn. This stuff right here is dead, but it's getting ready to come back up. That root of that thing will come right back up out of there and make some wild edibles. Now I don't prefer the taste of this stuff unless it's cooked, but that's dried up bear corn. And that stuff grows in here by the tons. And of course there's some T-berries, guys. Check him out. They'd definitely be going to eat them things. I'll shoot you a view of what it looks like out here in this particular wilderness. Absolutely a gorgeous trail to be hiking on this morning. I really like getting out here in the springtime looking for these wild edibles. Guys, it definitely won't be a couple of weeks till them greenbriers right there will be putting out their new shoots. And we've already discussed that on another video, but that's greenbrier. And that stuff is going to be edible in just about 2 or 3 weeks. Ooh, I tell you what guys, it's getting a little chilly out here now. Don't look like the snow's coming in too heavy just yet, so I'm going to continue on around the trail and see what else I can find. Well, you guys, I'm about halfway around this loop now. I ain't found that too much to eat this morning, but I did find some pretty good greens and wild edibles in here, so I'm just continuing on around this loop. Whew. What a sight that is this morning. Look at that. Just a gorgeous place to be hiking. You see that tree right there, guys, with the leaves still on it? That's a beech nut tree. Did you know it takes 50 years before that beech nut tree will put out any fruit? But that's a beautiful tree. It holds its leaves, most of them do, all winter long. That's one good way of identifying it for medicinal uses. I bet you old timers know what this tree right here is. It's a black gum tree. It's usually hollow inside. Old timers would cut them down and make buckets and different pails and stuff out of them. The black gum. Guys, it's coming down pretty good right now. You know, it's not really windy or cold right now. I mean, it's It's cold enough to snow, but there's no wind blowing like it was last night, which makes this a very good day to hike. You can see the snow's just drifting right straight down on top of my head. But if you're ever in Bland County, Virginia, guys, I urge you to come back here on the Wolf Creek Trail here, right above the Boy Scout camp here in Bland County, up Grapefield Road, and hike this trail right here. It's a beautiful trail. Today I haven't seen any game whatsoever. Now driving out here, I saw at least 20 deer in the fields who, you know, were getting ready for this snowstorm to come. But here in these woods, I haven't seen one squirrel, one bird, no deer, nothing. So I guess right now if a man was going to find some protein to eat, he'd have to start grubbing in some of these rotten logs. But I don't need to do that today since I'm not too far from off the road down there. So guys, that's it for this video. I really appreciate you watching my videos. Stop by in Bland County sometime, give me a shout. I'll come out and be glad to shake your hand, buy you a cup of coffee. Have yourself a great day. Guys, update on this trip. I took a wrong turn up there on one of them trails. Hadn't been back in here that far before. So I took a wrong turn and I thought it would take me back down to the main trail, but it hasn't taken me back to the main trail. So I'm trying to go due east back down this mountain and see if I can come back out down there where I parked my vehicle. But Mike Reed Outdoors has got himself lost in this snowstorm right here. And that's typical of people who've never been in a place like this before. But I'll admit it, here I am, and I ain't got a clue where I am in this mountain. So I'll update you along the way. Well, guys, so far I'm still lost. There's a little stream over there on my right hand side, and I know if I follow that stream, it's got to come out somewhere down there on the main creek. But I just don't know how far I'm going to be away from my vehicle when I do that. But I'm definitely not on the trail anymore, and it's nowhere near funny when you're not on the trail when the snow's on the ground. Because when you're walking, you're apt to twist your leg or anything. And by the way, I don't have no cell phone service up here neither. There you go. I finally made it down here to the hard road. Man, that was a long walk. Still probably 2 miles from my truck though. Funny, I hope somebody come along and knows me. Oh, hey you guys, I hope you can see that red truck there in the distance. This is where I started this morning. I am really tired right now. Typical guys, you can get lost. I don't care how experienced you are. If you haven't been in the place before and you take the wrong turn and you think you know and you're going the right place, you can get lost. Whew. There my little pretty is. I'll have to get down here and check the map to see where I messed up. Well guys, here's where I started at. And you can see this trail right here. When I come to this blue mark right here, I didn't look at this morning. I took off on this blue trail right here, not having a clue where it was going. And I went all the way around to the top of the mountain right here where there's a set of cliffs right there. When I decided it was time for me to go straight off the mountain. So what I did was, I went straight down to Wolf Creek right here. Then I walked all the way back out the road to right there. What I should have done is just followed that trail back around and got on it and went back to the truck. But I didn't do that. I took off on the blue trail. And I got 2 miles lost. Well, hey you guys, I'm safe and sound now. I'm back under the shelter down here at this head of this trail right here where I started out this morning. But I just want to let you know that the only thing I had in my pocket, guys, today to survive, I had a cigarette lighter, I had a knife on me, I've got my handgun, and basically my clothes that I got on my back. And if I had a fail anywhere back there after I got off of that blue trail, trying to make my way down off of there. There was no cell phone signal at all. I would have been in some real trouble. So, especially if I'd have got hurt or injured, because my truck's parked up here where somebody can drive by and see it. But once I was 2 miles way out of the way and didn't, got off of the main trail, they would have took them a long time to find me, even with dogs, because the snow done snowed way over my tracks. So that's some of the typical things that people do. Just like this right here, I'd never been on this trail before. I never even read the map this morning. I just thought I'd go up there, go around and go for a loop and come back. But when I saw the blue signs, I thought, well, this trail will probably loop back around to the trail that I was on. That's the mistake I made this morning. And that's why I got so far off of the trail that I was on. So it's typical things that can happen to you. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching this video. Stay safe out there, have fun this year, and let's hope that springtime comes with some sunshine come tomorrow morning. Have a great day.